Alright, good day guys. This is a part 2 for the video of how to make this amazing desktop application interface. So I will be continuing from where I stopped the other time. Alright, in case you've forgotten, I would like to show you the picture of how the interface really look like. Go to the screenshots. So at the end of the day, this is what the interface will look like. Yes. Then it has dark mode also. This is the dark mode. Alright, let's continue. Alright. Our buttons and everything is still working perfectly. I'm picking the pages, the corresponding pages, and also the label here is still picking the corresponding caption for the buttons. So what I want to do now is, if you look at the picture very well, let me still open the picture and take reference from it also. Okay, so in this first page, which is the dashboard, I'll be putting all these things there, and also on the end, on this section I'll be adding this button, the dark thing also, just the buttons. Then we'll do the programming later. Alright, I'll go back to the design view. Okay, I'll choose label for this. Okay, add space bar to allow the label remain. So what's the first color? It's blue. So I'll fill it with blue. Fill it with this blue. Okay. So what I will do now, the outline should be transparent. So the upper one, if you look at this upper one, it has a different color from the inner one. So this other one, and it can curve. And the only object that can curve in Access is button. So from this form design, I'll add the button here. I can draw it anyhow. Let me just draw it anyhow so that you can see. Okay, I'll close this. So what I'll do is, okay, let me give it this color. Outline, I'll give it this color, and I'll bold in it. Yes. Okay, what I want to do now is, I'll give this one the deeper color, which is something like this, I guess. Yeah, something like that. So this one should have the outline. Outline transparent. Okay, so I'll align the two of them together. Go to arrange, align the left, and then size and space. Then I'll take it to narrowest. Yeah, to narrowest, so that I can have the same width. Okay, so for this button here, let me increase the height. Are you sure this thing has the same width? To widest. Okay. I think this one has outline. Let me remove the outline. Transparent. Okay. Alright. Now I'll give this shape this. Change the shape to that so that it can have. Well, let me just use this so that it can come out obvious. Okay. So what I will do now is bury this one behind, right click on its position send to back, so that to go to the back of this one. Okay. All right, and I'll Control C, Control V this one, and then bring it to the down, and then right click also, position and send to back. Okay. So increase the width. Okay. All right. I think it should be smaller. Yeah, I think the weight of this. Yeah, I think it's fine this way. Yes. Okay, so what I will do now, all I have to do is just copy this one, Control C, Control V, and move it here, Control V. So I use the cursor to move it so that it can automatically align as I paste each of them. So Control V now. Okay, I'll just. Okay, how many do you have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we have 8 in total. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So let's see. All right, the standard view of this one carries 4. I will just maintain it like this. The standard view carries 4 of this. So what I want to do is I will try and achieve today so that whenever this form expands, as it expands, other ones should appear also. You get it? As it expands, these two will move with it, other ones will appear as they expand. Right, so first of all, let me change the colors of this one. This one is purple, green. This one is, where is that? Purple. This one is green, and this one is, let me just use a suitable color right now. Alright, so these ones will carry the feel of a lighter one. No, that's out of it. Alright, outline, no outline. This one, feel green. I think this should do. This one is okay. Alright, let's pick this. So let me go to the front view and see what I've done so far. Yeah, I think it's good. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let me see how much more it can take. If I expand, this one should take 1, 2, 3. I think 3. Alright, that's what I will do. Okay. So what I want to do now is align these two and then arrange, give it anchor it to the top right, in the sense that as soon as this form expands, this one goes to the right with it. You see? As it comes back, it closes with it. Alright. So what do I want to achieve now? What I want to achieve is I want to be able to add 3 more of these as soon as the form expands. Okay, let me add this one to it and flush to the right with it. Top right. Okay. All right. So let me just make all of them. Let's achieve something new. Top right. Okay. So as it expands now, all of them goes to the right. Good. Okay. So what I want to do now is I'll copy 3 of these. Ctrl C, Ctrl V. Yeah, down here. So I'll just change the colors. All right. Okay, then I'll give this one this. Let me just give it this color. No, it's closer to that one. I'll give it. Should I even give it self? Okay, let me give it that. What I'll do, and the family of this should be this. The family of this should be this, and the family of this should be this. So let me give this one. All right. Okay. Let me just rename these ones. I mean, change the caption. The caption of this one. Let me check from here. Number of students. Let me just say. Number of students. Sorry, let's see more info. More info. Sorry, more info. More info. Okay, I think let me just give these ones random names. All right, I'll just leave it to this. Let me darken. Let me this color a little bit more. All right, I think it's better that way. Okay, let's see. All right, they are looking good now. All of them are still flushing to the right. Okay, let me undo. All right, I don't want these ones to the right. Change anchor. I will anchor it back to the left. Top left is always the default anchor. Okay. You see? Yeah, I think this is good. So what I want to do is, by default, these 3, this one, and this one should not show at all. As it loads, it should not show. As it expands, that it will start showing one by one. When there is space for this one will appear. When there is space for this, it will appear. When there is space for this one, also will appear. So by default I want to let me just see visible. See under these properties, by default let's say no. All right, see now it's not showing. Even if you expand, it will not show. All right, so what I want to do is I want to be able to determine the width of this form as I expand it. The width as I expand it. Look, so for now I'll just add, let me add a query, a code to this one to display the width of the form whenever I click it. So event on click, all right. All right, so it should give me a message box, window width. Window width. All right. Yes. All right. It should display window width is, and then it should show the window width. That's all I need for now. We'll still remove it. It's not as if we really need it. All right, let's test it. All right, window width is 18,075. So if I expand this, I click it, 22,000. If I expand this, I click it, 22,000 something also. Okay, 25,000. Okay, what I want to do is determine the space, the space that will occupy each of them, each of it. For example, like this. Okay, I think this should be enough for that. So if I click this one now, 21570, let me keep it somewhere. (21570) is the width for the first one, and the second. Okay, 25305. 25305. And then the last one, let's say 1, 2, 3. Okay, 28905. 28905. All right, now we know the width that the form has to get to before each of them will appear. All right, so let's go back to the design view of this one and then go to the form. So on this form now, we'll go to events. On the event, we try and locate form resize. See, on form resize, sorry, so that whenever the form resizes, as the form gets to a particular width, then it will trigger the appearance of each of those items. All right, so on form resize, as soon as that form resize, then okay, I need to group those so that I won't have to start repeating. Let me go and check the names. What's the name of this one? Command 31, LBL, command 32. So let me just group them together. I'll say this one, I'll call it STU01. I'll call this one STU02. call this one STU. STU03. Oh, sorry, I wasn't even supposed to rename these ones in the first place. So the ones I need to rename is these ones. Okay, so I will just give this one a name. Let me say class 01, class 02, class 03. All right, so let me use this one to test first. All right, so as soon as if min dots window width is greater than or equals to what's our first number, is greater than or equals to this, then okay, let me declare this for let me call it STU, no, for class is equals to 01 to, let me say 1 to 3. So me class and class dot visible is equals to true. Next, and if. All right, what I'm just saying is, you know, I've grouped this one as a group with the names class. Let me just remove the 01, class 1, class 2, class 3. So whenever the window width is greater than or equals to this, then everything that has the name class concatenated with this group of numbers from 1 to 3, then it should be visible. So let's try it. Okay. Okay, you see? Alright, it should be visible, but now it's not disappearing again. It should be able to disappear whenever we contrast it. Else me and class dot visible is equals to false. Okay, let's see now. Microsoft Access can't find the field class in your expression. Oh, okay. Haha. I have to declare for that one also, for that group. Okay, because I've already closed this for loop here. I have to reopen another one for this one. Okay, let's say, I'll call it for class face is equals to 1 to 3. Okay, into class and I'll just close this and I'll close this. So I'll close this to stop the debugger, and then I'll close this and reload it. Something is still wrong. Okay. So let's go to the design view. I'll go back to this event, unload. If me.window width is greater than or equals to this, then for class it's equals to 1 to 3. Else for Q is equals to 1 to 3 and Q. Oh, okay. Could be the name. I think it was the name. Alright, let's see. Okay. I think it's working fine now. Alright. As soon as it gets to this place, this one appears. I think that width is too small. The size is too small for it. So I will have to set it here. What was this? 21840. Alright, 21840. Okay. Alright. Okay, let's do for this other ones too. So I'll group this one. Let me call this one Priv 1, Priv 2, and Priv 3. Others 1, others 2, others 3. Okay, let's work on Priv first. Still on this on resize. I'll put another condition, that is if me dot window width the width is greater than or equals to which value again? 25305. 25305. Then what should happen? Let's declare a for loop for P is equals to 1, 2, 3. So me and what's the name? pref and P dot visible is equals to true. Next, else for, let me call this one R is equals to 1, 2, 3. Me pref and R dot visible is equals to false. Next, and if. Okay. All right. Let's debug. I'm always get debug. Okay. We are fine. Okay. Let's test our form. One down, two down. That's good. Let's 25530. Let's use 25530. What is it? Okay. 25530. And I have to load. All right. Okay, I think what was the last one? Did we call the name others, right? Others 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So what I will just do, I'll just copy this. Copy this. I'll paste it here. Now just change the name. All right, let's get the width. 28905. So this one should be 28905, and this one should be okay. I think let me change this one to be on the server side. I'm changing to T 1, 2, 3, and this one the name is others. This one to T. Actually, this one to A. This one to others, and this one to A. All right. I think please don't mind me doing the VBA as if I'm not carrying you along, but I expect you to at least have a basic knowledge of writing Visual Basic or any programming language at all. So I think if you don't know much about Visual Basic, I would try and do a video to explain the basics of this Visual Basic. From this one, as usual, will be a little basic, and if you can see, I just declared some variables and then just declaring of variables, assigning lists, and what else? But follow very well. Okay. So I think our code is good to go for now. Let me compile. Okay, it should work perfectly now. First one, second one, and the third one. Okay, it means this third one will only show if everything is, if the entire width is exhausted. So I'll just move this one to the right a little bit. 1, 2. Let's see. Okay, I think this one is fine. So what I'll do now is just move this one. All right, we'll hide this one behind this. Let them be in the same position with them. Okay, I think it's good that way. So let's load. As it loads like this, so as you expand, depending on the size of the screen of your system, so with this system it will take this width. So as soon as it reduces the size, all right, so what I want to do now is I want this form to expand by default to take the entire width of the screen of your system. So whenever this form loads, it should just automatically expand and take the screen. So that's what I will do. So that's no matter the size of the screen of any system that you are putting this application, it will just take the entire screen, and then depending on what you have, depending on the screen size, is what you will have here on this object that will show. Okay, so I'll go to this, just make sure this place is checked, or you click outside here and then go to event, unload. Whenever the form loads up, just a single line of code, do command, do cmd.maximize, command.maximize. So as it loads now, you see it maximizes. You can now decide to reduce it. See, I think this one is working just fine. Okay, what I want to do now is just, as you can see, these buttons are not the sizes of the button is not increasing with the form. So I think I'll have to adjust that. So what I'll do is I'll put all of them together. That's the only way to do it. To achieve this, you have to group all of them together, arrange, you have to stack it together, stack all of them together like this. So once they are stacked together, you can now pick each one of it one by one. You have to do this one by one. Arrange, anchor. This one is stretch down. Anchor, 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 stretch down. This one, anchor, stretch down. Should this stretch down? No, this one should just, okay, let it stretch down. Even this one, okay. Profile, anchor, stretch down. I can simply alight or pick all of them together and apply this, but it will not work. So you have to just come down, pick all of them one by one, and anchor them together. Stretch down. Okay. Now let's see. You see? So let me try and reduce the size. You see? You see? See, the size changes with it also. So what this, let me check the All right, look at this. I think I have this vertical line here, then these 4 buttons. It's the next thing. This vertical line is supposed to be somewhere here. After I have removed this one, so for now the buttons, 1, 2, 3, 4 buttons. I click go to design view. Alright, button. Wait a minute. Okay, so I'll just draw the button here. I'll cancel this. I think this is just fine. So what does it even look like? Okay, use this one for the dark thing. Okay, so these two, we'll give them the same color with the header, which is this. Is it? Okay, and the fourth color should be this, and I'll bolding it. Share and export. Export. I like the two of them together. Go to arrange, size, size to narrowest, and then to shortest, and then align them top. Let me align them bottom. Okay, move them close to each other. Okay, I think this is what I have there, and then I'll control so I'll just click this one, go to format painter, and then apply to this one. It's the same thing. But this one, the formats, okay. Alright, I think this one is good also. I'll just move it closer a little bit. Alright. Okay. For the caption this week. This week. Then this dark theme on by default, let's give it black color and white background. White font. And let me just align all of them together and then align it. Format, align bottom. Okay, align together now. So what I will do now is, you see, they still remain here, so I have to anchor them. Anchor all of them to the right. Anchoring top right. Alright. You see? They are clickable now, but nothing is happening. So I think the first one I will have to work on is the theme. Okay, I'll do for the theme. These ones are still working just fine. No interruption. Okay, so I'll do for the theme. Sorry, design view. Wow, this one has space. Okay, let me reduce the space between these ones. The control. They should not have any space. Good. It should remain like this. Why would there be space? I mean, is this space, or should I say margin? Yeah, margin between them. Okay. Okay, now there's no margin. Okay. All right. So that theme. What I want to do just now is, for now, I'll just, whenever I click on this button, if the caption then is dark theme, then it should change to light theme. If it's light theme, it should change to dark theme, and also the background should change it. Okay, so I will just click on this events, on click. That's whenever I click it, on click. Let me check. Okay, command 64. Let me change the name. BTN team. Okay, whenever I click that button, then if me.btn team.caption is equals to that theme, then me.btn team dot back color to change to VB white. Me.btn team dot caption to change to light. Light team, and then me.btn team dot for color should change to VB white. Else meaning whenever you click it, at the time you click it, or let me do this so that you can understand what I'm talking about. Let me end if. Okay. You see, if I click this, it changes to white, but it does not return back to black whenever I click it again. Okay, so that's why we'll add our else here, else condition, else, then else mean dots black color should change to maybe black. dark theme. VB white. Okay, this one should be VB black. Okay, see now, dark theme. If you want to change, click on this light theme, click on this dark theme, click on this light theme. Okay, that's what I want to achieve. So another thing that I want to achieve now is at the click of that button, I want the detail color, that's the background color. This section of the form is called the detail. If you sit down, see, the name is detail. Detail. Look at it. Look at the name detail. You can even change it. So I want this detail color to change to black. So I'll go back now to the code. So that whenever I click, okay. Alright. So whenever I click it, if it's on dark theme, then min dot detail dot back color should be, no, let me use this color instead. This color is better. Let me check the name of this. Label 41 dot back color. It's got to label 41 dot back color. Good. Sorry. See? But it does not change back, so let me change it back to white. So if you want that theme to change to the back color of label 41, but if you want light theme to change, min dot detail dot back color is equals to VB white. See? Change to light, light, change to dark, dark, change to light, light, change to dark, dark. Alright, I think this is good. So what I want to do now is to make this particular what is it called, tab control, make it transparent. So the fill now should make it transparent. Okay, so if it's transparent, let's see if it's going to affect that. You see, and click on dark theme, white theme, change to white, click on dark, change to dark. Okay, okay, I think this is beautiful. What else can we change? Okay, if it is dark theme, I want this color to be deeper. I want this color to be deeper. I want all these ones. Okay, let's select them one by one. I want this one to be deeper. That's a darker blue color. What else? Which blue can I use? Or this. Alright. Let me choose this. I think it's 14, 25, 43, 83. 25, 43, 83. All right, so me dot box 0 dot back color is equals to RGB 25 43 83 25 43 83. Okay, so what if on light, because I would want it to change back to this one on light. What should it change to? What's the color code of this? Let me check the color code for this. 46 117 182 46 117 182 46 117 182 182. All right, so let's see. Let's see. Observe the header color. You see. Okay. I think this one is too flush to the top. I think now I'm not noticing it. So let me go to design view and then bring it down a little. Okay, let's see. Okay, I think it's better now. All right, what I want to do is now is remove this. So I will just click on this format, style. Instead of tabs, I select none. Okay, so let's see. You see now. I even decide to remove the outline. See, once you have removed the outline, once you have removed the tab, to pick the tab control is now very hard. See now. All right, design view. Let me move this one a little bit to the top. A little bit, all these ones a little bit to the top. But there's too much space up there. So I can now add that the horizontal line above, which is these two. I'll just add it here. Alright, I'll format it, outline. Let me give it, I'll give it this color. And then let me increase the thickness to this. Let's see. See, it's not straight and it's not anchored. So I will try and straighten it. Sometimes it can be very hard to get this one to be straight. So let me anchor it to stretch to the right. Okay, I think it's straight now. Alright, that's my vertical line. But that color is too, or maybe it's too big. Outline. I'll use this. Okay, I think it's better this way. If I click this, you know, when it's on dark, it does not show. Okay, let me include this. What's the name? Line 68. Line 68. And you can either add me or you just type direct me. I mean line 68. dot border color is equals to, let me say RGB 0 0 0. So here I'll add it here, 255 255. And this one should be, wait, let me check which one is white, which one is the bug. It's 68. Come on. My 68. Sorry. Okay. Should be the opposite. I think it should be 255 255 255. That should be. Okay. You see now? I think it was better now. Okay. Alright, I think the form is almost perfect now, so I think our time is up. Spent 1 hour already, so I'll pause here and then continue in our next class. Thank you. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and please share this video to reach more audience, and turn on the notification bell, okay? Thank you very much.